Hi, everybody. Welcome back to In the Cards and Stars for one of our live tarot tea times. How's everybody doing? Okay, I see Lawyer Moog's already been in here from the other room. Hello, Michael. Of course, Sarapova's here. Hey, thanks for coming in. Hello, Britt. Hope you're well. How are the fur babies? Oh my God, you're so sweet. The fur babies are doing great. They're so happy that we're home from our vacation, and I miss them so much. So they're doing amazing. Thank you for asking. You're so sweet. Okay, let's see. Can you please check on Luke Newton's current energy and his career? Yes, we will do that. Also, the energy towards Antonia. You got it, girl. We'll be on in a couple minutes. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet, Michael. Thank you. Hey, Leora. Oh my gosh, Leora's here. What's up? Hey, Nellie. Good to see you. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and start with our first request? Then I have to pull some Selena Gomez and Billy Blanco tea that has been on my mind, you guys. But how is everybody? What's new? How's everybody last week? I missed you guys. It was so weird not doing a tea time, but I definitely needed the tune out time to relax on vacation. It was really nice. I feel so refreshed. Hey, Sage Moon, good to see you. It was so good, Sage. Oh my gosh, one mind. As I'm talking about it, you ask. It was great. It was so beautiful. Michael and I love Aruba. It's honestly, it's a place that we go, whenever we can. It's like a place that someday we may retire there. Like feels like a home away from home. It's such a beautiful island, and the people are wonderful, and just such a good vibe. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, it is the Ace of Pentacles energy. It's just good vibes there. So thanks for asking. Okay, so I had some notes here, but let's go ahead and start with the requests. So we got some good stuff. Okay, so first off, yeah, Leora, you've been to Aruba. So great. And Leora, you went to Renaissance Island also, didn't you? Guys, if you ever get the chance to go to Aruba, check out Renaissance Island. It is so amazing. You take a boat to get there, and it's just like there's flamingos and iguanas, and it's just so cool. It is so cool. Okay. There will be more on Aruba, by the way. If you're a member or a patron, that is, or actually, no, I'm sorry, for everybody. It's the podcast episode coming out this week. So, yeah, I'm going to talk about astrocartography and how we can plan our travel this summer or manifest more travel based on our birth charts and the right places to go for your chart to get the different types of experiences that you want. So, stay tuned for that. I'm super excited to put that out for y'all. Okay. I miss the flamingos. Yeah, the flamingos are so pretty. Michael's ready to move there, like right now. All right, so Luke Newton T. Now, poor Sarapova, have you heard anything more about Luke Newton? Because I have not. It's been pretty quiet, but maybe I'm just not in the right Luke algorithm to know. But I feel very out of the loop with him. So let's just see like what comes through. So his current energy. Luke Newton's current energy. We're only going to take upright cards right now, you guys. Okay, Luke Newton. Yeah, all right. King of Swords. So Luke Newton is in a decisive energy, you guys. We were talking about this with our last reading on him. He really is like dropping the anxious energy. I remember when we first started doing readings on him, like there was a lot of anxiety around him, a lot of trepidation. He was still really unsure of himself. And now he's in the King of Swords energy. So I would say he at least like knows what he wants, what he doesn't want. He's grown up a lot. This is a very good energy to get. I love this for him. King of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're on your throne. You are ready to make decisions. You're taking decisive actions. Like this is a good vibe. This is a good vibe. Like honestly, don't know him, but proud of him. Like really good. Okay. Coming into his inner strength. And then, okay, you wanted to know about Antonia, his relationship with Antonia. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, nothing. Okay, so you haven't heard anything either. He's so quiet. I hope that means he's busy. I know, right? Babaloo, tea time. Yes, pinky's up. Good to see you, Babaloo. How are you? Ooh, this card is sticking out like it wants to come out so bad that it was kind of weird. It caught my eye. I'm just going to take, ooh, 3 of them. Okay. This is weird, but I do feel like this is some strong energy around him. So this one on the top is going to be Antonia, and the bottom two we're going to take as his career reading. Okay. So for Luke Newton, you guys stop the death card for Antonia. Okay. For all of you tea timers that have been, you know, I say this lovingly, but you've been preying on the downfall of his relationship because y'all are not feeling it. You have a right to feel that way as fans, whatever. Um, but there are a lot of people who have not been Team Antonio. We'll just say that. We can be real with ourselves. The death card, you guys might get your wish. You may have already gotten your wish. Maybe this is why he's been so quiet, but the death card is self-explanatory, right? It's the ending. So this is the ending of something in the relationship. I would take this for sure as the ending of the relationship itself. That's a very intense claim to make. So this is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. But when I get the death card, I have to call it like I see it. I mean, this is the end of a relationship. That's what we have here. So whether that's already happened now or this is what is coming very soon, yeah, that is the relationship energy for him surrounding Antonia, death card energy. And what's interesting is that with him coming in as the King of Swords, there's even a lot of the same color here. There's like the purple robes and the blue, and then the purple and blue sky. This would translate to him actually being the one, holding the sword, the one making the call to break up. So it's very possible that he has already done this, which could be part of why he's feeling so good. When you finally start to do the things that you have been putting off or you have not been giving yourself permission to do, if you know it's the right thing for you in your heart and you finally do it, you feel really good. You feel like, you're on your throne. So this message, I think, is, twofold. I think he's coming into his own, and I think he is standing up for himself, and that may include a breakup, allegedly. Okay, and then these two cards are his current career situation, so let's see what we get. Ooh, okay, well, I spoke too soon about the anxiety thing. We have a good card and a not so good card. So let's start with the not so good card, so we end on a high note for him. The Eight of Swords is the not so good card. And this basically, when it comes to career, is talking about overthinking. Now, he's not in the Nine of Swords energy, which I'm glad about. The Eight of Swords is more like feeling the weight and the pressure of responsibilities that you've taken on. And I think that's pretty normal. I just got goosebumps, so confirmation. I think that's pretty normal, when you like land your dream job or you have something that you're working on that means a lot to you. You're going to think about it a lot, right? It may even keep you up at night because you really want things to be a certain way. This could also indicate some perfectionistic tendencies. So I do think that on the bright side, he is passionate about the projects that he's working on now. I think he has some fears about, making sure everything goes smoothly. He feels a little bit trapped at the same time. There's some career overthinking. We'll say that. But he is in the 8 of swords energy. 8 energy is really referring to, 8 is like a power number. So it's like he's in a good spot. He's just sort of overthinking the good spot that he's in. Right. Whereas I always look at the 9 of swords energy as like you're anxious about things falling apart, things are not going well. 8 is like things are going well. You just need to relax a little. You're just kind of overthinking, you know? It's like there's really nothing to worry about for him. So, a little bit of preoccupation. All right. That's some of the old Luke anxiety we've seen before. And then Ace of Wands, love this for him. This is super passionate, super excited about what you're working on. This could even indicate romance on set for everybody that is, hoping that he breaks up. I mean, the death card for his relationship, the Ace of Wands at work. I mean, this could mean a couple things, but at the very least, this is being really passionate about the projects you're working on, things going well, um, being excited to go to work every day, being excited about the offers that you're getting. And then, in the most extreme, this could also be falling for a co star and having passion. So we will be keeping an eye on him. If there are rumors of him with like a new leading lady on one of his sets, I don't know, guys. Remember the Ace of Wands? It could be true. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Okay. That is quite the card. All right, let me catch up with what you guys are saying. Yes, Leora, it is quite the card. Oh my god, yep. Oh my god. Lawyer Mo wait, that's amazing news. 16 more oh my god, yes, Michael spilling the tea on the the flamingo on Renaissance Island. Love it, babe. The baby flamingo that's gonna hatch. So cute. Hi, Alex. Oh my gosh, so good to see you. Happy that you're here. Yay. I'm gonna miss something. I love Slater. Wait, okay. Leora said, I love the episode on Zara Larson. Oh my God, Leora, I'm so glad. I want to see what the cards say about another pop girly on the rise. Slater. Is this her time? Ooh, Leora, juicy. Okay, let's do that one. Now, I don't really know much about Slater. I feel out of the loop. Like I really need to like get on this and listen to her stuff. What's her favorite song or what's your favorite song of hers, you guys? We were also on another musical note, LOL. Ooh, musical note. We see what you did there, girl. Did you see/hear Trisha Paytas K-pop song? She sings in Korean pretty well for what I'm told. Okay, I haven't, but you know, Laura, you know, I am a guilty pleasure watcher of her podcast, and I have heard about it. I didn't listen to what have I been doing with my life? I didn't listen to the K-pop song yet, but I need to listen to that too. Do you like it? Like, is it catchy? Oh my god, crank it. Okay, I will. Oh my god, you guys are so funny. Crank it. Okay. Alright, this hat is kind of, like, itchy. I'm taking it off. Sorry, guys. There might be hat head. Ugh. Ooh. This is by the way, you guys, this is a new necklace Michael got me while we were in Aruba. It's pretty fancy, now that I'm seeing it on camera, I look like I'm trying to be like a rapper, but it is cute. We went a little crazy. Okay. All right, back to this. Okay. Slater, is this her time? Is this her time? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I love Dance by Slater. Okay, I'm getting excited now. Am I in that moment right before I discover like my new favorite artist? You know that moment, you guys, like before you hear your favorite song and you're like, wow, there was a time when I didn't even know about this. Okay, Slater, is this her time? Let's just get a reading for her. What is the general energy? What's the vibe? Okay. Ooh, dang, a few cards came out. Okay, let me reshuffle then. There's a lot of energy around her, I'll say that. It also feels like a very like smooth energy. I don't know. I wonder if she has a lot of like earth placements in her chart. I feel like her energy is very I don't know, smooth, kind of like that's just the word that keeps coming through, like smooth. I don't know why. Oh, finally. Okay. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Is there I just don't know anything about her. Is there anything that's gone on with her where she's felt left out in the cold? Is she more of an indie artist? Hold on. I feel like I need to like at least see her face, like connect with her energy. We need that dang elevator music. Okay. Like I don't even know what she looks like. Okay. Oh, what? Which one is her? Like, okay, this is the right one. Okay. Overview. Catherine Grace Garner, known professionally as Slater, is an American singer, songwriter, producer, and rapper. Okay. She started her career independently. Independently. Okay. That's what this 5 of Pentacles is. It's like you're not part of the crowd. Not like, okay, this could be like left out in the cold, but it can also be like you're on the outside looking in. So she started independently. Interesting. Releasing songs through SoundCloud. Her eponymous debut mixtape, Slater, was independently released in 2019. Okay, she was born September 17th. So she is in Kirkwood, Missouri. Okay. So she is an 8 energy Virgo. Love it. All right. That gives me some stuff to go on. So she definitely has the feel of like a maverick. You know, I think there are still times where she might feel like she's on the outside looking in, but she's so unique that who really cares, right? Like if you're on the outside looking in, especially this summer, once we have the planets kind of shifting around and the North Node goes into Aquarius, I think that that is going to be a really good time for people with this maverick energy to have even bigger breakthroughs. So I'm getting a good feeling for her, like about this summer. Let's see what else. Okay, she's blonde. She was an indie artist, but got signed to a major label. Okay, cool. She's very indie. Okay. 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 Wait, what? Alex, Trisha paid his head Slater on her podcast. Just Trish. Okay. So sometimes I skip the interview ones. I just like I just like the, the blah blah tea. So okay, I'll have to go back and check if I love her music. But you guys have great taste, so I'm sure I will. Oh my god. Leora, you're right. She is always keeping us on our toes. She performed at Coachella and is doing festivals now. Okay. Ooh, Alex, you already knew the tea. Slater is a Virgo, Sun, Scorpio, moon like you. What? Soul sister. Okay. Well, then she's obviously going to thrive. I predict that she is thriving, as should all Virgo, Sun, Scorpio moons. Oh my God, Alex, that's crazy. So I'm going to probably love her songs. I can't wait to listen now. Soul sister energy. Okay. This one came through really strong. Ooh, the moon. Speaking of moon and the Queen of Pentacles. Yes. Okay. So this basically is talking about how things are going to be progressing for her. I do think that this summer is going to be another high point in her career. Maybe she's going to release another like EP, or she's going to have some sort of viral moment like Zara Larson. I'd love to look at like her full birth chart to kind of see where she has like Uranus, because I'm getting this feeling of with the moon card, it's like there's a little bit of a haze at this moment in time as to like what she needs to do next, or like what's going to work, what's going to help her push through to like that next level that she's really aiming for. I mean, she's an 8 energy Virgo. So people with 8 energy are ready. They want to be the best. It's very similar to like a Capricorn. 8 energy is like, I want to win. I want to be the best. So I know that she's plotting. I know she wants to get to the top. And Virgo energy also does that, right? So she definitely is someone who has transformed her situation. She is, self-made, and then she's kind of figuring things out right now. The moon can be emotions, it can also be kind of hazy. If you have a Scorpio moon, there can be a lot of ups and downs that you have to sort of navigate. So emotionally, I think that she is learning a lot right now. She's also 29, so this is around your Saturn return. So I would say she's kind of in a phase where, things are going to be a little bit up and down, a little bit up and down. But I do see Queen of Pentacles that she's going to ultimately be incredibly successful. And Leora, you were asking about like, is this her time? I would say with the Queen of Pentacles, yes, this is her time. But I do think that it's going to be very hard won. I mean, the 5 of Pentacles and the moon, she has really had to fight to get here. I would say that her documentary, when it comes out, is gonna be a really good one to watch. Yeah, interesting. I'm not saying like rags to riches, but kind of, it's kind of like rags to riches. But I love that we got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is yes, yes, she's going to be incredibly successful. She's going to keep growing. And I think with the astrology of this summer, we're going to see another big boost. So, oh my God. Okay. Thank you for that request. And I just want to check her out so badly now. Right after this, you guys, I'm going to be listening to Slater. Okay, Babaloo says, Britt, would you look at the energy between Margaret Qualley, Lena Dunham, and Jack Antonoff? Oh my God, gladly. Margaret and Lana and Lena, sorry, used to be friends. Babaloo, you are a person after my own heart. I don't know why, you guys, but this is gonna sound bad. How do I not sound like a horrible person? I am kind of like oddly fascinated by this whole group, and I don't know why. I don't know what it is about them. They kind of strike me as a little bit, like, creepy. Sorry, they do. I don't know, like, Jack Antonoff and, like, all of his rumors with, like, Lorde, and then Lena Dunham, like, I don't know. I never watched Girls. Like, if any of you guys watched Girls and were fans, like, let me know. Like, was it worth watching? I don't know. I feel like I was doing other stuff at that time in life. It wasn't my thing. And I just felt like, I don't know, like Lena Dunham, she just always like, she had this like creepy book where she said some weird and like really sad, depressing stuff about her little sister. Like, I don't know. Lena Dunham kind of creeps me out. Jack Antonoff creeps me out. Margaret Qualley, she's a Nepo baby. So I don't know. I kind of side eye her. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. So I want to know so badly. Let's pull those cards, Babaloo. Oh my God. Sage says, not me and Slater being B-Day twins. Yes, Sage. Okay. That 8 energy Virgo, straight to the top. That's you, Sage. Love it. Sage, do you like Slater? Especially since you guys are birthday twins? And she has a tour coming up too. I really want to go. Okay. That tour, I think is going to go incredibly well with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I'm excited for her. Also, once the South Node leaves Virgo, ooh, that's gonna be good for her. And for all of us Virgos, by the way. Sage, I'm looking at you. Remember before the South Node transited into Virgo, we were both like, a little bit nervous about this. Well, thankfully, it's leaving. It's leaving very soon. I think end of July. So hang on, Virgos. Hang on. It's almost done. We've been learning. We've been learning a lot of things, learning a lot of things. All right. Where do I start? Lena Dunham, Jack Antonoff, Margaret Qualley. I can't believe Margaret and Lena used to be friends too. That is so messy. So then she married her friend's ex. Yikes. And I do think that whole thing was like kind of a heartbreak moment for Lena Dunham. All right. So let's see current energy. How does Lena Dunham, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, really feel about Margaret Qualley currently? This feels so messy for some reason. Okay. How does Lena Dunham really feel about Margaret Qualley? Oh my gosh. Hi, Gigi. Yay, Gigi. It's so good to see you. I'm glad you told us who you are. Gigi, I'm so glad you're here. Oh my God. Big hug. Okay, they're all falling. We're going to take this one. We're going to leave the rest. 2 of Wands. How Lena feels about Margaret Qualley. 2 of Wands. So this is like looking to the future, holding the whole world in your hands. This is a little bit sad, to be honest, because this is like, I see you as the person who has it all, including 2 of Wands. Wands is like passion, including a person that you're passionate about, someone that I used to be passionate about. Ooh, that just gave me goosebumps on my face, you guys. It's deep. And this is sort of like a wistful energy. She's kind of like looking off. This is so sad. Oh my God. She sees Margaret as like, almost like, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, the person who has what she wanted. Okay. That's sad. What else about how Lena feels allegedly towards Margaret? How does she feel about Margaret marrying someone that she used to be in love with? And Margaret, I guess, having been her friend? How does Lena Dunham feel about that, allegedly? Ooh, the 10 of Swords. You guys, when the Tarot T, you're just like, okay, Tarot T's spilling the truth. The 10 of Swords, this is that ending. All of the swords are in this photograph of the face of a man, Stan. If you guys watch Golden Girls, you know about Stan and how he broke Dorothy's heart. And it was like what happened changed Lena's perception like forever towards her friend, towards Jack Antonoff. This is a really, really sad energy because it's like not just the heartbreak card. Like to me, this goes beyond the heartbreak card because this is like the 10 of Swords versus the 3 of Swords. It's like the 10, it's like the ultimate The ultimate sadness, okay? I know it's so depressing to say, but, like, that's what this card is. It's, like, the ultimate sadness, like, you made me more sad than I ever thought you would, more sad than I ever thought possible. Um, I'm not getting anger, I'm getting just, like, sadness, a lot of sadness, okay. Well, that's very sad. What about I don't know, maybe we'll pull a good card for her at the end. That's so sad. What about, Margaret Qualley? How does Margaret Qualley allegedly feel towards Lena Dunham, given their history and who she's currently married to? I don't know why I said currently. I don't know, weird. Jackie Antonoff gives me weird vibes. Kind of, like, pretentious, and I don't know. I don't know why. Ooh, I wanna take this card for some reason. King of Pentacles, okay. So, interesting that when I asked about how Margaret Qualley feels towards Lena Dunham, we got the King of Pentacles. This is very powerful energy. It's almost like let me get a clarifier because she's basically saying, like, I see you as very powerful. What else is this? Oh, the King of Swords as well. Two king cards. That's how Margaret Qualley sees Lena Dunham. Does Lena Dunham have, like, a lot of pull in Hollywood that I don't, like, know where this comes from? Is she, like I don't know. She does seem to, like, keep coming back, so she must have some really, like, major connections. Maybe she's, like, incredibly wealthy, like, I don't know, but there's something that Margaret Qualley actually sees Lena Dunham as, like, very, very powerful. Both the King of Swords, someone that could cut you off, cut and sever, ruin something for you. Um I would definitely say that she has a little bit of fear of her with 2 king cards, one of them being about money and the other being about swords. So, yeah, I do think that she feels like Lena Dunham has a lot of information about her, a lot of dirt on her, allegedly, because this is like saying s she knows so much, like, she could bury me, like, King of Swords if she wanted to. Oh my god, okay, interesting. What about Jack Antonoff? How does he feel? Let's get one for how he feels about Lena Dunham, and then one for how he feels about his wife. So, Jack Antonoff, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. How does he really feel about Lena Dunham currently? The Two of Wands, weird. The same card that Lena Dunham got for Jack Antonoff. Okay, this is weird mirroring energy. So I will say that they have a soulmate bond, okay? And I do think you could have multiple soulmates. Um, like you could have friend soulmates, like just people that are like meant to be in your life to help you grow and change and learn things. And this is really weird though, because Jack Antonoff sees Lena Dunham as having what he wanted. This is like it's a weird triangle of emotion. He sees her as having what he wanted. So there's a little bit of envy on both sides. That is so interesting. And then how does Jack allegedly see Margaret Qualley? The Emperor. Okay. This is so weird. You guys, there's a lot of like, there's power, there's envy, and then there's like King of Swords, like fear of like I don't know, blackmail or getting cut off. This is a really intense energy between these three people. We have the Emperor, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, Two of Wands twice. Are you kidding me? The Emperor, basically, this is such a weird card to get for how he feels about his wife. Um, basically, he feels like she is the Emperor. He sees her as really powerful. Jack Antonoff sees Margaret Qualley as incredibly powerful. And like this is like almost like above him to see her as the Emperor, for that to be the energy. Like, okay, any clarifier there? It's a very strange reading, you guys. I'm not getting a lot of love. I'm getting more like jealousy and power games. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, so she's younger than he is. So she's coming through as a page and an emperor at the same time. So he feels like, allegedly, for entertainment purposes, Jackie Antonoff feels like Margaret Qualley, she's just going to continue to get more and more successful. She's a page right now and she's already successful. So he sees her as emperor energy. It's like he like doesn't want to make her mad. He's like happy with where he's at. He sees her being like them basically being a power couple in the future. So it's weird. It's a lot of this is like power games and control, and it feels yucky. It's very industry vibes, you know? Okay, let me check in with what you guys are saying. Just saw Demi Lovato last night on tour. She was awesome. Oh my god, Alex, how fun. Oh, I bet that was such a good show in Austin, Texas. Oh my god, I bet that was amazing. Oh, that's so fun. Alex, I wish I would have been there. Same, something is up, Babaloo says. Okay. Oh my god, so interesting. Thanks for that background, Alex, on Slater. Okay, so that makes sense that she's kind of going from like being this indie fringe person. She's gonna have her breakthrough moments, so she is definitely gonna end up the Queen of Pentacles. High energy club beats. Ooh, I love a high energy club beat. Okay, I'm excited. Leora says it was a very interesting watch at the time. Oh, girls, okay. But I'm not sure how it would be watching from a 2026 perspective, right? Right? Do you mean just because like you're more mature, or like just like the themes and stuff? Messy for sure. Lena Dunham creeps me out too. Okay, right. She's creepy. Sage says, I've never listened to her music, but I'll check it out. Yes, Virgo South Node kicked my butt. Do not recommend. Oh, I know. Do not recommend. We don't recommend it. We don't. No, thank you. Oh, they say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, Sage. So, God's strongest soldiers. Okay. Let's see. Long time no see. Yes, Gigi. We're so glad you're back. Seems like we follow the same YouTubers. So cute. Hi, Brianna. How's it going? We're just spilling the tea. You didn't miss much. You can jump in whenever. I was wondering if you could look into the recent beauty drama with Patrick Ta and Painted by Esther. Yes. Ooh, let's do it. Let's definitely do it. I saw this just today, Brianna, and I was like, what? What? Not another big brand taking advantage of a talented young creator. We hate to see it. Okay. We hate to see it. So let's see what's going on with that. Brianna, love that tea request. Great minds think alike. Babaloo says they were together for 5 years. Okay. And Alex with the Astro tea is always amazing. Margaret is the Scorpio Sun, Gemini Moon, Pisces rising with the Sagittarius midheaven. Ooh, she can't be tamed. She can't be tamed. With the Scorpio Sun, incredibly powerful vibes. Gemini Moon cannot be tamed. Like, I will say this, as a Scorpio Moon, I don't want to say envious because that has a bad connotation. I'll say this, I would love for one day to live life as like a Gemini moon or like an air sign moon. Like, what must that be like? Or like a fire sign moon. Dare to dream. Maybe in the next life. But like, yeah, she can't be tamed. She can't be held down. Pisces rising. She's watery. She's like creative. Sagittarius midheaven. She's the traveler. Like, you can't pin her down. So yeah, I mean, Jackie Antonoff, mind your P's and Q's, okay? I think that's such a cool like combination of energy. I love that. Okay. Brianna's spilling it. Okay, Brianna says, so Patrick copied Esther's blush technique and trademarked it for his transition blush launch, and people are not happy. I didn't know that he trademarked it. I watched a video this morning on this, Brianna, like one of the YouTube T videos, and I was like, oh wow, that is so obvious that he copied it, but I didn't know that he trademarked it for his transition blush launch. That's messed up. That's even more messed up than try to like take it from the person that originally created it. Patrick Tom has not been paying Black creators and never gives any credit. Nope, nope, nope. Wonder what his zodiac sign is. Looks like it's all Come to the surface. Oh, here we go. Thanks, Brianna. Patrick Ta is in Aquarius. Interesting. Well, this summer, when we have all of these planetary shifts, the North Node's going to be in Aquarius, amplifying, you know, amplifying his energy. So, like, if you if you have Aquarius placements and you're like doing good things, then that's going to be good. It's going to amplify you. If you're in Aquarius or have Aquarius energy and you're not doing great things, the amplified energy is basically going to put the spotlight on you. So, I think that he is definitely going to continue to have to answer for these things until he fixes them, especially going into the summer. Yeah, the timing is right for accountability. So I don't know. Let's just see what the energy is around him. I don't even know what to ask about this one because it's just so clearly not okay. Did Patrick, I guess allegedly for entertainment purposes only, did Patrick Ta know and or did he knowingly copy the blush technique of Painted by Esther? Did he allegedly for entertainment purposes only knowingly copy this came out. The blush technique of Painted by Esther. Okay. 3 of Cups, 3 is a crowd, 3 people celebrating. Okay, so I'll say this, there is a team. The fact that we have 3 people here though, this is also suggesting that 3 is a crowd energy. So this is like cheating. I definitely think that he, along with some other people, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, were definitely aware of the situation and openly talked about it and openly figured out how to go ahead and do what they wanted to do. Let's see. What else do we have to clarify with the 3 of Cups? Patrick Ta's intentions, which really sucks because his makeup is amazing. So he needs to get it together. What the heck? Like, I hate when like people that you like or products that you like do terrible things. Like how like MAC Cosmetics is still testing on animals. Like that's not okay. Patrick Ta like not paying black creators and like stealing from people. That's not okay. It's like, can y'all clean up your acts so the rest of us can use your products? Jeez. Just ruining it for everybody by being a terrible human. Okay, sorry. My little Aquarius rising rant of the day. Let's see. 5 of Swords. Ooh, dishonesty. Guys, this is so bad. This is not, yeah. Okay, the 3 of Cups clarified by the 5 of Swords, the lying and dishonesty. He knew. This is sort of like I knew, and I also thought I'd get away with it with the 5 of Swords. Because this is somebody who's holding all of the swords in the front, and then there's somebody who's sad in the back by themselves. So it's like someone who feels like I'm invincible. I hold the swords, I hold the cards, I have the legal teams, I have the money. Like I can really do what I want. I can spin this. This is someone who would just be like, oh, I was just like really inspired by them if they were ever caught. Um, and they feel like I'm inspired by a lot of people, and a lot of people are inspired by me. Like, you can kinda this is someone who feels like they can sort of work their way in and out of any situation. Now, is this true, or will this have a negative impact on him, allegedly for entertainment purposes only? Will this negatively impact Patrick Ta? The Strength card. Okay, guys, I keep talking about this summer. So this summer, Jupiter's gonna enter into Leo, and we're going to see, in my opinion, because along with the South Node will be in Leo. So if you are in Leo energy and you're being generous and you're doing good things, everything's going to be good. If you're in Leo energy and you're being egotistical and you're trying to take what's not yours, this summer, I think we will see a lot of scandals. So the tea timers, guys, us tea timers, we're going to be out here. We're going to have a lot to read on this summer. But if you are one of those scandalous people, the karma is coming. So I think that, yes, he will be negatively impacted. I think we're going to see that grow. So, yeah, keep an eye on that. But I do think he knew, thought he'd get away with it. keep an eye out for this summer. Leo season, keep an eye out for when Jupiter enters Leo this summer. Like, I do think that there's going to be maybe somebody's going to come forward and say that, like a whistleblower is going to be like, he's been doing this. This is how it really went down. I don't know. Something is going to be coming out that is not going to be good, Leo. Something in the spotlight. Oof. Yikes. Well, karma, you love to see it. Okay. What else are you guys saying? Alex says Lena is a Taurus sun, Cancer moon. Ooh, with a life path 6. She's a writer, director, and actress in Hollywood. Ooh, Alex, that was amazing. Thank you for that breakdown. Yeah, Taurus sun, you're very strong. Somebody who is headstrong, who knows what they want. Cancer moon, very emotional at the same time. Life path 6. You are very creative as a life path 6. You are here to create communities and Venus energy. You love beauty and interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Alex says Jackson Aries sun. Oof. Pisces moon. Aries rising with Capricorn midheaven. Okay, now his chart is really different. I don't see that being great for either of these ladies, to be honest with you. Aries, okay. So just specifically for him, if this is your birth chart, please do not be offended because I'm really thinking about him as a person and how these energies manifest for someone like Jack Antonoff. Aries sun, this is, I mean, for him being the way that he is, in the music industry, working with major celebrities, having some rumors about, Lord and cheating and having these love affairs. An Aries sun, Pisces moon, I mean, that's the type of person that would do it, They just would. Aries rising. Because Aries is like about me, right? It's the baby of the zodiac. It's the first sign. It's the childlike energy that is like learning. And they can also be very impulsive. So Aries rising and Aries sun, this is someone who's bold. They say what they want. They go after what they want. Also, men with Aries energy, if they're not evolved, not saying everybody, but a lot of them, when they're not evolved, they can be some of the biggest cheaters in the zodiac, along with um, Pisces men and Gemini men. Okay. Yeah, that's scientific, right? No, but it's a thing. I mean, they really do have these tendencies. And with Pisces moons, Pisces is the fish swimming in two different directions. So this is somebody who could just be so impulsive and so like, just wanting to kind of get what they want in life that they will date this person and this person. And with the Pisces moon, they may feel like they love both of them at the same time. But really, it's all just kind of some emotional immaturity going on. With the Capricorn midheaven, this is what makes them dangerous. The Capricorn midheaven is like, I also want to create a legacy. I want to be successful. I'm kind of willing to do whatever it takes. And when you have that fueled with a moon that's a little wishy-washy and warrior Aries energy, this can be a bit ruthless. So, his energy is a bit ruthless. But with the Pisces moon, that almost like makes him the most dangerous because that Pisces moon can like, I don't know, it's almost like a wolf in sheep's clothing, like he can sit down with somebody and he can have this amazing conversation about your feelings and his feelings and he can make you feel super seen and understood. And then at the same time, when he walks away, Capricorn midheaven, he wants success at any cost. Aries energy, he's going to go get it. And Pisces, he might be saying the same thing to somebody else. And he wouldn't even really think anything of it. Like, he would be like, what? Like, that's just me. I'm just a feeler. Like, it's F boy energy, you guys. It's so bad. Okay. That was so intriguing to me. Thank you, Alex, for letting me go down that rabbit hole or giving me the tools to go down that rabbit hole. Wow. Yeah, and Margaret's energy is almost like too pure and like, she's got to be she's got to be careful. I don't know, it's a bit of a like Svengali type of vibe from him. And then with Lena, I think she just fell really hard for him and probably thought that she could hang on to him, but knew that she actually couldn't with the Aries energy. Taurus people can feel it. Taurus energy wants stability and they can feel when someone's not stable. and they'll chase it up to a point. Then they'll accept it. So, maybe he puts her on a pedestal. Yes, Leora, totally. I'm not understanding their whole dynamic. It's a bit weird. I think that Jack, I don't want to say he's a manipulator, but with his birth chart, there could be tendencies to be a manipulator, even if he doesn't mean to be. Like he may not be consciously manipulating, but with his birth chart, it's like this is somebody who probably thinks more about me first. It's like, what do I want? And other people, maybe second, third, or fourth. Um, and when they do have emotions about other people with the Pisces moon, sometimes they can be confused by their own feelings. So it's a weird dynamic. Lena, Jack, and Margaret all friends with Taylor Swift, right? So interesting. It'll be interesting to see who shows up at the wedding, if they're like, oh my god, like what's gonna happen with all that, you guys. Taylor Swift was at Jack and Margaret's wedding festivities and ceremony. Yes. Yeah, I remember those photos. Mhm. It was absolutely amazing. Oh my god. What were Demi's outfits like, Alex? Were they so good? Lior says, speaking of Taylor, what was up with the pics of Travis falling asleep at a game with her? Do the cards tell her anything? Oh my god, was he falling asleep, Leora? Okay, that's so funny. Let's see. Hi, Jess. How's it going? Well, Brianna, I think this summer could be a turning point there for him. I really think that when we have the South Node move into Leo, we are going to just see a real decrease in the culture of loving celebrities just because they're celebrities, and I think there will be more accountability, especially once we have the North Node also in Aquarius. I'm very hopeful for that transit. That whole transit, like, really, like, I think that's going to be a solid year when we have the North Node doing its thing, Jupiter doing its thing. I think a lot of energy is going to be pulling away from superficiality. So, Brianna, I'm saying there's a chance. I'm saying there's a chance people might wake up about this. All right. Leor, what was up with that? Is so funny. Do the cards tell us anything? Do the cards tell us anything? Let's see. What's going on with Travis? Why was he falling asleep? Oh, two cards. Stop it. You guys know I got the cards. The same exact cards that we got for, what was it? Jackie Antoine. Who was this for? The King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. This was the reading we just did. Oh my god, something's wrong with my head. But like, that's funny. Um, but this is why. King of Pentacles, his mind has been on things that are important to him. I do suspect he's a Taurus rising. I don't know if that was confirmed or not. He's got to have Taurus somewhere in his chart because he gives me major Taurus energy, even though I know he's like a Libra and everything. With the King of Pentacles, he's been thinking about his money. Maybe he's been shooting something behind the scenes, working on things, getting ready for the new season. Maybe he's been working out a lot. I don't know. But King of Pentacles is like, I've been having my mind on what I need to do. King of Swords, decisive. So this is basically like, I think he's been just burning the candle at both ends. Maybe he's been partying too. I don't know. But this is like, I'm focusing on power and making good decisions and building a legacy, like feeling like you have a lot on your mind. It's so funny though to get those two. Okay, what else? What else about Travis? What is Travis's current state of mind? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Travis Kelsey's current state of mind. Oh, well, we are going to take this one in reverse. The Eight of Cups in reverse. I think that currently, I think allegedly for entertainment purposes only, I think he's a little overwhelmed by, well, the cups, the emotion, the wedding planning. I will say Travis Kelsey strikes me as like the golden retriever energy, like a sweet, I think mostly sweet, Not to be, but maybe more simple in in the way he sees the world. I don't know, there could be some hidden depth there that I don't, but I feel I feel like when I say simple, it's like he likes the simple things in life. He really prefers his life to be simple. Um, I think that's what makes him the happiest. Like he likes his daily routine. He likes to do what he wants to do. And I think when things get a little overwhelming, it's like he just wants to like walk away. So he's this is so bad, but he's sort of fighting the feeling of wanting to like walk away. Like he would love to get away from it all right now. Maybe that's why he's falling asleep because subconsciously he's like, I wish I just wasn't. I just want to disappear for a second. Like, I don't know. I feel like he's a little overwhelmed. Anything else about Travis's current mindset, allegedly for entertainment purposes, only, planning a wedding, that's probably tiring. Yeah, 7 of Cups, feeling like there's too many choices. He's overwhelmed, you guys. These are all cards of major overwhelm. 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups, it's like fantasizing about, I wish I could just get away from everything. Like, I wish I could just get away. Like, could I have like a week to myself where I don't have to think about anything? I don't have to talk to anybody. I don't have to, like, maybe even his relationship. Like, this is like, I am so, like, overstimulated at this moment. So, I just think it's a lot. Maybe that's why I think when you're overstimulated, you probably do wanna fall asleep. Okay, what else are you guys saying? Let me catch up with what y'all are saying. Lura, I don't think he fell asleep. I think he was laying his head on his shoulder because his team was losing. Oh. Well, who knows? Either one. He was closing his eyes. Alex says, Patrick Child's Aquarius Sun, Capricorn Moon. Ooh, Capricorn moons don't care. Aquarius suns can be so detached. Yeah, with Capricorn moons, and I say this with love because we all have lessons associated with our moon signs. Part of the lesson for a Capricorn moon is to learn that work and accomplishment, um, although it makes you feel good, it is not everything. It's almost like the story of like Ebenezer Scrooge, in some way. It can even be in a small way, like where you put achievement first because Capricorn moons, like they want stability. They probably have a super strong work ethic, like a lot of really good qualities. But they have to remember that that's not everything. That like getting ahead isn't everything. And if you don't learn that, the universe will teach you that by giving you the feedback. So, like with this situation, he's getting feedback. He's learning, hey, you can't just take from other people because you see that it's a good idea and you want it for yourself because you're chasing greatness, chasing legacy with your Capricorn moon. Like, you have to find the balance, you have to find the compassion. And the balance energy for Capricorn is Cancer, which is being nurturing, caring about others. So, learning empathy. Like, this is a lot. And Aquarius suns, they can detach. They can. They want to advance, they wanna be futuristic, but you gotta be careful that you can't steal from other people that's not gonna karmically pan out. Brianna says, Painted by Esther said that one of his team called her to do the glam and wanted it to be filmed, but she canceled it because she thought it was odd, which I agree, it's not right. What? He One of his team called her to do the glam? Like, to do the glam for what? Like, a paid partnership? Oh my god, what? I feel like I wanna look into this story more, that's so weird. That's a relief, Leora. I love her makeup. Yes, her makeup is great. She deserves so much more success. Well, you know what? Maybe this is going to put her in the spotlight and have, a backlash effect on Patrick and maybe a positive effect on her, right? Hopefully that will help her. She's very talented with her work. I love what she does in the beauty community. Oh my god. Speaking of the beauty community, can we pull on James Charles? He's just truly awful, but we already knew this. We did already know this. We already knew this. But yes, let's pull there. Okay. So, and then it's 9:58. You guys, I promised Michael that I would end at 10 so that we could get in the hot tub. First hot tub of the season, guys. So we are going to do that. Because I will be on here for 2 hours hanging out with you guys. Y'all are my favorites to hang out with. We have so much fun. So let's end with, let me pull a card for Taylor, and then we will do the beauty community tea, and then we'll end on that. And this flew by, you guys, this went by like way too fast. We need to do another live this week. I feel like I just haven't seen you guys. I'm having withdrawals from the tea timers. Okay, let's see. Taylor Swift, her current energy. We saw that Travis is feeling overwhelmed. Understandable. What about Taylor Swift? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Taylor's energy. Oof. She's not tired. Oh my God, you guys, this is so cute. I actually love this so much. The Knight of Swords and the Four of Wands. She is in full on wedding planning mode. And you know Taylor Swift, you guys, when she puts her mind to something, as we all saw from the most recent Eras Tour documentary, she puts her mind to it. So Knight of Swords, she's put her mind to it. Swords are the way that we think. Planning, I mean, she's on a horse riding forward into battle with her sword out. She's been communicating. She's been letting people know what she wants, what color of the flowers, what type of dress, what, like, you know what I mean? Um, this is like, I am fired up and I am making life happen, baby. And in regards to the Four of Wands, four is a celebration. This is one of the wedding cards. So she's in full on wedding planning mode and good for her. I'm glad she's having fun with it, but it is intense. I'm sorry. It is intense to have the Knight of Swords. This is like your most A-list friend, or A-list, well, I guess that's true too. Type A friend. But with Taylor, she's A-list and type A. So very type A energy. And I think that Travis, that's why he's like, I just sort of want to run away from all this because this is not what I do well. I am not a type A person. He strikes me as more of a type B, more that laid back personality. And yeah, he's a little overwhelmed, but she's loving it. She's having the time of her life. And I'm happy to see it. I think that's what she does well. Right into battle. Make it happen, girl. Okay, Alex says James Charles T. He is truly awful. I don't understand. I don't understand, you guys, how some people still even have a platform. It's crazy. Will he ever face consequences for his actions? How has he gotten away with everything he's gotten away with so far? I mean, okay. Consequences for his actions. James Charles energy. What is the energy around James Charles? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Ooh. Okay. I have started taking reversals at this point and things. So we're going to take it. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is working hard, but it doesn't go anywhere. So I'm going to say this. I think that the karma that he is receiving and that he's going to continue to receive is the feeling of Eight of Pentacles in reverse, which is no matter how hard I work, I can never get to like where I want to go. It's like I feel like I'm constantly striving and working and I never can see success. So it's sort of like let me get a clarifier on that. Ooh. Oh, Chelsea, those cards just turn over. Okay, we will take them. All right. So the 10 of Swords, this is an ending. Yeah, I do think that his career is over, essentially. Whatever he has right now that is like still on his channel, like I don't know how many subscribers he has. I have not watched his channel in so long, like years and years. I watched it before he even had like his first scandal. I would watch like some of his makeup videos on YouTube, but this is like an ending of the career. 10 of Swords, it's really done. It's really over. I don't know if like he is able to pay for YouTube subscribers still, or if he pays for bot comments or does the click farming or whatever they or clip farming. Sorry. Like there are so many things, you guys, now, like when it comes to social media and with YouTube. Like, there are so many ways that people these days cheat the system. It's just like if you have enough money, you can cheat the system. You can get views, you you can get comments. Like that is easy to do now. Easy. Just how much money do you have to spend, basically? And he, I think, has a lot of money to spend because of um what he earned in the past. I don't know if maybe he invested the money. I think he comes from some money, so maybe his parents, were there to guide him and maybe he's invested it. I don't know because I don't get like a shortage of money, but I get a shortage of the thing that he wants the most, which is recognition and fame. So it's almost like a weird karmic comeuppance. And what sort of sucks is like it's still appears to the public that like he's famous and still successful. That's why we're all like, "What? Why is this guy successful?" But it's basically saying like he's really not. It's just like he's keeping up this facade. But his career is essentially over. 8 of Pentacles, no matter how hard he works, no matter what he does, he's never going to be able to reach that level that he was once at and where he really wants to be now. Um and then in reverse, we have the Ace of Wands and the 8 of Swords. His romantic life also is not going to be what he wants it to be. So this is like someone who has really gotten a lot of like bad karma. He's racked up the bad karma, if you will. 8 of Swords in reverse. This is weird that it's in reverse because this is like someone who is delusional, basically. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. It's like he should be in 8 of Swords in the upright. He should be in 9 of Swords energy. He should be saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, what kind of person have I been?" He should be like, "I'm gonna go to therapy and like be sincere about it. Really try to find that empathy and figure out like what has gone on in your brain to where you've sort of just like stopped caring about other people because you're being called out. Like people see it now, but like he still doesn't see it in reverse. This is like, it's very fake. It's very fake. It's like somebody who he's just delusional. It's like he's not even worried because he's not even like cognizant enough to be worried. It's like somebody who can just explain it away. It's like, well, that's just the internet. There's zero accountability. So, I mean, it's over basically, you guys. It's over. Sage says he has such a victim mentality. Doesn't he see how privileged he is, right? He's been more successful than the working class could ever imagine. The audacity, right? The audacity, Sage. Well said, honestly. Jess says Saturn is all about time and legacy. So Pluto and Capricorn finishing up in Taylor's first house is her doing the Eras tour, which was all about her almost 20-year-long career in the music industry. Very interesting, Jess. Let's see. James Charles is a Gemini Sun, Virgo Moon. Okay, that South Node. Guys, I'm telling you, when we have wherever the South Node is transiting, if you have done dirty deeds, and by the way, this isn't for everybody. Like, I'm not saying if something bad happened to you, like it's because you did it. Like, you did not do it. Okay. Delete that. Delete that. But if if you have for a select group of people like James Charles, um, the karma that he's getting like the karmic consequence, like all these creators are now calling him out. I mean, brand deals, like I just don't think that I think that behind the scenes, you guys, it's a lot worse than what we see, which doesn't make it that much better, but that's I mean, he does not feel successful anymore. He does not feel like he's achieving, what he like his goals and all of that, which is part of why I think he's so bitter. But the Virgo moon is basically like with the South Node is there, it's like if you are showcasing the negative qualities of Virgo moon energy, you're going to get like slapped in the face. And Virgo moons, like on the positive side, Michael's a Virgo moon. They can be like very good at healing and helping others. They can have like that's their gift. So like he could choose better, you guys. This is also what makes it kind of sickening. Virgo moons are the healers. They can see the details and they have a passion for doing things right. They can be a strong force of good in the world and to the people around them. It's just very like healing, positive vibes. On the negative side, if they are not living in their light, they can be very critical, which makes sense why he said all those terrible things about that woman who lost her job. Like that is really dark Virgo moon energy. It's like highly critical, no empathy. Like, ugh, it's the detail oriented energy of Virgo, which is there to help fix problems. If you're operating in the darkness, seeing all the details, it just gives you the fuel to tear people down. So it's like really, really bad. And with the South Node there, um, it's all been coming out for him. Cancer rising. Oh, that is so weird. Because Cancer risings, I usually feel like they just he looks like a Cancer rising, like he has the facial, features of a Cancer rising. So I see that, but like I don't get a lot of warmth from him, which Cancer risings usually have more warmth. Pisces midheaven, seen as creative. Gemini sun. Yeah, Gemini's living not in their light can be very, very snarky. Ooh, so he has the snark and the detail-oriented nature. Very cruel. Very cruel. Birth path 11. Oof. Thank you for the tea, Alex. I always love, thinking about things through the lens of people's birth charts. It always just gives so much, extra context. I think he's a narcissist. I think you're right. James comes off very fake, not genuine at all. Yeah. South Node transit sucks. I know. I know. I think we're all over it. I think all of us Virgo energy people are just ready for it to move on. But we've learned a lot. We've learned a lot. I don't know how anyone still follows him, especially the other beauty gurus. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. I think that just at this point also says something, about them. Maybe they forgot they're following him. Like, I don't know. I could think of a couple of reasons, but it also comes back to those who support him not caring either. Glad it finally seems like this mask off moment will result in some of the sort of consequences. I think so. I feel like for him, the consequences really revolve around how this is going to sound terrible, but it's like more about how his life is going to play out. Um, with the Ace of Wands in reverse, and more importantly, the way that his cards kind of came through for me, I feel like the tragedy is that he has been given all of these gifts and all this possibility, and it just goes to show, everybody has choices to make, and we can either choose to use the gifts and use our positive, breakthrough moments and fortunate things that happen in our lives for good, by staying humble, continuing to be kind, being grateful, continue to work hard, and just realizing this is such a blessing that things are actually going well because, so many people work really hard and they never see those positive results. So it's like having the humility to understand that, right? And if you operate in that way with the gifts that you're given, you're like a good steward of them. I definitely see people having positive karma from that. On the other hand, if you don't do those things, if you become really self-centered, if you lose your empathy, if you don't care anymore and you're a person who is, like him, social media driven, you basically continue to do well because you're popular. People are going to see that. You're not going to be popular anymore. The tide will turn on you and that's going to give it negative karma. So I just see it being really tragic. It's like he chose the wrong path, and it's tragic because of what he could have done in the world that would have been good and now what he has to sort of go through. Um but yeah, karmic justice, I do think it's real and we don't always see it. We don't always see it. Another example of that would be this is my last thing before I go. Would be Elon Musk. I feel like Elon Musk, even though yes, he's the richest person in the world, but have you guys seen, any footage of him recently, how he looks? I feel like, money isn't everything, and when you really see somebody, you can tell if they're, truly happy or not, and I feel like no amount of money can buy you, the type of happiness, the friendships, the love that really make your life feel complete, and if you look at him, it's he's always, allegedly, strung out on something, looks like a mess. His baby mama now is going around um spilling tea on him everywhere. It's I look at his life and I'm like, what a terrible mess of a life, and what a waste of resources. What a waste of good things that you could have done. So I don't know. I feel like karma gets people one way or another, but sometimes it's you can't see it with the naked eye unless you know what to look for and you can tell they're unhappy. Anyway, that's my little soapbox spiel. The website I checked had a C rating reliability. Oh, okay. Okay, Alex. Interesting. For James Charles, I find him to be a very sad, despicable, lonely, ego-driven loser. Alex, I am loving this. He could have had it all, but like you said, it is tragic, right? Still don't understand why he was so desperate in dating. It's because James wants to be in control. Ooh, so true. When you're right, my friend. Well, on that note, you guys, why don't I pull, let me cleanse our palates. Okay. I'm going to pull one Britney Spears Oracle card for us so that we can cleanse our palates. Cause that was like talking about Elon Musk and James Charles. Like, I can't leave it like that. I can't. It's too dark. It's too much. All right. Our Britney Spears Oracle card for the week for all of us, our collective energy that we're embodying this week, the good vibes we're bringing to the world and we're experiencing in our own lives. What do you got for us, Britney Spears? What do you got? Okay. Ooh, the rebel. Yes, you guys. Rebel energy for us this week. I'm obsessed. Okay. The rebel. Sage said he just turned 27. For Saturn return. There you go, Sage. The call out is coming. The call out is in the building. The rebel. I love this, you guys. Such a good card to get for the week. My God, hello. Here we go. All right. Guys, breathe it in. Channel this energy, okay? This is our vibe this week. Britney covered Bobby Brown's My Prerogative in 2004. A direct clapback to the media for their constant scrutiny of her life and relationship with dancer Kevin Federline. Britney was exhausted by life under the celebrity microscope, and this song and its video were her answers to it. She also wrote a confessional series of letters to her fans about her life as Britney the person, not Britney the pop icon. Britney the rebel was ready to control her own narrative and stop apologizing for living her life the way she wanted to. Let go of expectations and write your own story. It's your prerogative to live it your way. Ooh, oh my God. And this is on page 55. 55 is the number of double freedom. So, guys, looks like we're going to be just rebellious in the best way possible this week, not caring what other people think, living our most authentic lives. And I'm here for that energy. Love you guys. Mwah, mwah. Sending you big hugs, lots of kisses. You guys have an amazing week. Definitely we'll be getting on another live stream like towards the end of this week. Just do that again and keep an eye out for 2 member videos this week. Also, if you're on Patreon, 2 Patreon videos and the Travel Astrology Podcast. All right. Love you guys. Y'all are the best. Sending you big hugs. Go listen to My Prerogative. Okay. Get fired up. Or maybe do it in the morning. Like when you wake up Tuesday morning, My Prerogative. I'm going to do it. Let's all do it. Bye, Alex. Bye, Sage. Bye, Gigi and Jess. If you guys are still in here, Leora. Everybody. Hold on. Abdul. Oh, hey, Abdul. Sorry, missed you. Just saw you're in here. Babaloo. Oh my gosh. Hi, Scott. Oh, you guys, when I was doing my reading, I missed some of you guys. Brianna. Okay. If I didn't say your name, I love you. You're the best. Bye, guys. I'll talk to you soon.